Thank you. Let's go a bit back. Mr. Ngube is requesting me to clarify one aspect in respect of the photos that we see in there. May I request that the photos be used? Mr. Ngube says to me that you are saying that when a photo gets taken through what we've referred to as a selfie, the position or the size of the photos gets to be juxtaposed vis-a-vis a photo that gets taken in a direct manner. That is like as when a photographer shoots at you. In other words, then the sides get juxtaposed. So what is on the left on the selfie will appear on the right, and what is on the right on the selfie will appear what is on the left. That's what you said.
Yes, true.
He requested me to, because he says he's hearing that for the first time. You see, he requested that for the benefit of the court, he doesn't mind that we embark on that process. As you had indicated that you want to show it, he says he does not mind. Yeah. I don't know how did you want to do it, but I firstly needed to confirm that with him. Yes.
I can do it with my phone.
I've got my phone as well.
Not that one.
Oh, this one does not do it.
Yeah, we have been told, remember, by that phone, by Mr. Who's the previous witness?
Ndlovu.
Yeah, Ndlovu said it doesn't do what he,
okay.
The phones normally do, because it's not an e-phone.
Smartphone.
Yes, madam. Oh, yours is a smartphone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let us do that demonstration with the leave of court, of course, with the leave of court.
Yes, you can proceed, sir.
Oh, Masai, myself.
Is that a smartphone? Well, I don't know. I don't know if
it is.
Is it a smartphone?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if we can have a volunteer.
Now let him use his own phone because he says it's
Oh, okay, shoot yourself.
Stand up. Changing it, no? You can even put it down. Raise your right. No, not that.
Sure.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. I think you can see the position we are in right now.
Excuse me?
The position how we are standing.
Ukuthi uyasibona ukuthi sime kanjani ke njengamanje.
When we go to a picture that I've just taken, you can check the position there.
No, don't worry. We'll transfer everything to the screen.
Give it to the doctor there.
Yes, let it be transferred to the screen.
And then beam it so that everybody can see.
Yes.
Ukuthi ke uyasibona ukuthi sime kanjani mina naye.
Yes.
Dress.
No, but now, Mr. Mabaso, Warrant Officer Mabaso, the first photo that you took, it was what you referred to as a selfie, not so?
That's correct.
Now, the one that follows must be a photo that gets taken by somebody as you're standing there, not so, which is not a selfie.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Someone can come.
So here's my opinion of what happened here. Basically, everybody's in above their head. Everybody. We're going to start with the judge. Okay. With all the greatest of respect, he called a smartphone an e-phone with all the confidence in the world, and you know that he listens in court. Now, the fact that he called it an e-phone for me says that this is way above his experience level or what he can make rulings or judgment on. It seems though that the judge is more impatient than anything else in this position. So for me, in my opinion, I just think everybody, with the exception of Baloy, because Baloy said, I'm not going on record for anything with regards to this. We have a witness who uses his own phone. That phone is not introduced to the record as an exhibit. Did anybody else notice that? We don't know what kind of phone he's using. We have the judge worried about Wi-Fi. And then we have, what's his name? Ashley coming to tell the judge, yes, there's no Wi-Fi, but did you know that phones can actually work without Wi-Fi? They have this technology. It's called data. As long as the phone and the user has data and the receiving phone has data, which is that of Usbanda, they can communicate with one another. The left hand and the right hand can talk to each other in this case, and they can transmit that phone. Dear Judge, my lord. Now, you see, again, I say that with all the greatest of respect, okay? I am not really trying to diminish or belittle the judge, but he's way above his head in this realm. This is not his expertise, and he should have had an assessor to assist him with this portion of the cross-examination. Then we move to Mzansi Unfiltered. Him too, okay? And I'm saying this again with the greatest of respect, and also with the type of phone that he has. It does not meet the smartphone standards, according to those who have seen the phone, not according to me. According to those who have seen the phone, it is not a phone with the right capabilities, and we hear the witness saying, no, not that one. So then it leads me back to the question, what kind of phone does Advocate Mzansi have? And is that relevant to the case? No. Do you know which phone could have been used that is relevant to everything that is happening right now? It's the phone of accused number 3. Okay, his phone itself. Now, I did a live yesterday. Thank you to everybody who came through in the live. Appreciate you so much. I also, learned something from that live. Shout out to Alf in the comment section who said, no, Mzansi Unfiltered. You are spreading false gospel, okay? You need to check your phone settings, because I did an experiment on my phone, which is an iPhone Pro Don, okay? It's not important. Although, no, you know what? I must be fair. We must introduce the phones and their capabilities by name. So I have an iPhone 14 Pro, 1 terabyte or something like that. I don't know, the big size. Okay, when you take a photo on my phone, because I did it, I took a front camera photo and I took a selfie photo. Both pictures for me looked exactly the same. The only difference is lighting, because when you take with the selfie camera, it's bad lighting. Okay. What did Alf say? He said, nope, you're spreading false gospel. Check your settings. And lo and behold, he was right. Okay, my settings say keep everything the same. That's why for me, I stand on the grounds of a selfie and a regular photo remain the same. Now, I'm not interested in changing the settings of my phone to prove a point, but you too can also check the settings on your phone. I don't know what it would be if it's on Android, but on an iPhone, you need to check where it says mirror camera. You got to turn that on or off if you want to see the pictures differently. I personally don't want to change anything on my phone. Okay, so let me know in the comment section down below what you saw when you took the selfies. So, does Advocate Mzansi Unfiltered owe Sibanda an apology for saying he is fidgeting? The answer to that question lies in settings of the phone, which is not an exhibit. We don't know what it is set to do. We don't know the dun is. It's a very complex thing. This whole session, in my opinion, should never have happened. Advocate Mzansi, yes, he was instructed by his client to go ahead and cross-examine, have the witness give an example. I think they should have taken their time to see how they do that and have an understanding of what they were doing. For example, Advocate Mzansi called a ballistic expert to come and talk about striations, ditches, and the dundunis. Okay, the deep striations language. It was quite deep. Okay, it was overwhelming. But some of us at the end of that, we became, firearm experts. So I believe in this photoshopping, photo transmitting world. There's a lot of gaps in the conversation. Not everybody's understanding each other in there. That is why even my lord is getting so frustrated. One is talking left hand, right hand. One is talking right hand. For me, I think the one who explained it best was Advocate Ngomalo, in my opinion. So again, it's a complex conversation. I do not think that Mzansi is the right person for this conversation. And I say this with the greatest of respect. I also don't think Sergeant Warrant Officer Mabasa is also the right person for this conversation. So you see, it's a whole shakalaka in there right now. Okay, it's a whole shakalaka, And I think the judge, I've suggested it many times before, he needs to take me up on this offer. If his wife is listening, can you please ask him to have assessors in the courtroom to assist him when it becomes technical, because this was way above the judge's comprehension. And again, I say that with all the greatest of respect. And I think about it, and that's just the world that we live in, the technology that we have, the ever-evolving technology. And I think the right people needed to be there to ask and answer those questions. Mabasa is confused. Let's just put that out there. Let me end my commentary here. Let's continue listening on and hear how they solve this debacle. Because Guningi, okay?
Pela, we need to be shown that the photo that we have taken earlier on is deleted, then he's taking the new photo altogether. I say it is vulnerable. Yes. Sorry. The other time when Mr. Jonas was taking that photo, I think he was raising his right hand. So
No,
He didn't stop me. He said,
it won't appear. It's just to activate the camera to take a picture.
what?
It's how we take, as you raise your hand, you are saying, get ready, I'm ready. And then as you put
Or when the photo was taken, his hand was on the desk.
it's like he was taking a picture. Like when you do like this, you are telling the phone, take the picture, and then when you put back, the arm is already done.
Now you're going to take the phone, take a picture. That was the picture not taken by you.
Can you please let the witness demonstrate? Because
Okay.
he says the movement of the arm.
Can you time it?
Wow.
And then you, like mine, I used a hand. Once you raise a hand, it will count 1, 2, 3, and then take a picture.
Wow, I see.
You understand?
Yeah.
this is not full.
Thank you. So we've got two pictures that have been taken. From one picture, from what is taken from what is known as a selfie. The other picture is just a normal taking of a picture, not so photo.
Can I ask the doctor to send me something? I don't have his number on my WhatsApp. No, it's fine. I'll send it.
Mr. Ramsipiri is talking about a Bluetooth. Now we've got a golden tooth. Now we've got a Bluetooth.
Okay. All right, I got it.
So we've got a Bluetooth there.
No, not the Bluetooth. I'll send it to the to doctor there.
I think you said there was no Wi-Fi here. Yes. Even now, still not there.
But he can use his own.
We don't.
The doctor can use his own.
Because the data of the court doesn't work. I'm told that there's no Wi-Fi in this court. So if you use your own data, fine, it will work. Otherwise, there's no Wi-Fi. Hello? Does it make a difference? Warrant officer?
It won't make a difference.
It won't make a difference. Okay, fine.
Just going to see this camera.
Okay. Sorry, how long does this demonstration take?
No, as long as it can appear there, it won't take.
What do you mean as long? You can't quantify the time.
No, I can't. Depending on the person who's busy transferring that.
Oh, the person who transfers.
Yes, so that we can see it.
I hear you.
He already got it.
Oh, you have it, doctor?
Yeah, he got it by you.
He received the photos on his phone.
On your cell phone?
He's transferred it now on the laptop.
But wait. Are they two on the cell phone? Like the experiment is supposed to be?
3 photos.
Yeah, fine, 3 photos. Just show them to the witness. Yeah. So that you can tell us, even if they are not yet transferred to the screen, that in your cell phone, they demonstrate allegedly what he says happens. Then you can show each and every member of the defense and the prosecution and myself that that experiment actually works.
The first picture
Yeah.
that we took from the front camera,
Yeah.
it really shows us standing the other way around.
Not the way you're standing.
Yes.
It's the other way.
Yes.
Okay, show it to the defense and then show it to everybody so that we can all be at idem. Is that the correct position, Mr. Baloi? Hello? Is that the same position as he describes it?
Let me answer the question, or maybe Mr. Bado, you can.
No, you have a look at it and tell us what you see.
My lord, what I see in this photo is the following. As I am looking at both gentlemen, with me standing here looking at them,
Yeah.
Mr. Jonas is on my right hand side, and Warrant Officer Mabasa is on my left hand side. Also on the photo, as I'm looking at it now, in the phone, Mr. Mabasa is on my left hand. Mr. Jonas is on my right hand.
There's no change there. That's what Mr. Mnisi is saying. You know what? Wait. Just get out of the box and demonstrate personally to each and every person. Because he says nothing has happened. That's what Mr. Mnisi says.
Please.
Hello?
Okay, now let him say it.
Shall I give the phone so that he can demonstrate it to you? Give it to
Nothing is changed.
She says, hey. Hello? You're showing it to Mr. Jonas.
In this photo, I am on the right.
What do you see? Wait. What do you see on that photo?
I am on the right, he is on my left.
That's it. Wait there. Show it to Mr. Sibanda. Yes. Mr. Jonas is which side?
He's on the right.
On the picture that
Hello?
on the picture that is on my phone now,
Yeah.
Mr. Jonas is on the right, my right,
Yeah.
and then Mr. Mabas is on his left.
Right. Give it to Mr. Balui. Because this is different from what Mr. Mnisi is saying. Tell us what you see, sir. No, you have already told us. Give it to Mr. Ramusipid.
For me, nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. Yeah, wait.
On the picture that I'm viewing at the moment, Mr. Jonas is on the right, the way they were standing, and Mr. Warrant Officer Mabasa will be on the left.
Wait. Let's demonstrate how you are standing. Because you are standing on the right, and Mr. Jonas was on the left. That's how they are standing. He is on the right. Wait. He is on the right. He's on the right. The witness, warrant officer, is on the right, and Mr. Jonas is on the left, as they are standing. Is that not so? Is that how you are standing? So you are saying it will transmogrify itself into the opposite.
It did on that picture.
I want to dispute.
This is really a catastrophe, okay? If things are not working out in this courtroom, the judge is also confusing everybody. The judge himself is confused because when he turns his chair around, his left and right are never, ever, ever going to be on the same side as any of the advocates, all the way state, all the way down to Advocate Umshalolo, because they are facing the witness. So when they say right, I think for the judge, he needs to hear them say left. They're all saying the same thing, by the way. It's just a matter of perspective of where you are facing. I'm going to use handshaking as an example. So if I am standing and I'm going to shake your right hand, I'm going to give you my right hand. But my right hand is on my right, which is your left, if we're being fair. Do you see the problem that is happening inside the court? The judge is not understanding. This is way beyond his level of understanding. At the same time, he's getting impatient because he doesn't understand, or he thinks he understands and he doesn't understand why people are saying right when this to him is left. And he just doesn't get it. Even if he did a poll, he would have seen there were more people saying right than left. So they're all not agreeing. In order for this experiment to have worked, everybody, including the judge, needed to be on the same side. So that when someone says right, it's right. And not my right, your left. It's such a hogwash moment. But it is what it is. It is what it is. This is what happens when the judge doesn't recognize his limitations. And again, I say this with the greatest of respect, my lord. There should have been an assessor, and at this point, a photographer For goodness sake, there are cameramen in that courtroom operating those cameras. I'm sure they have a better understanding of left, right, selfie or not selfie. But it is what it is. Let's continue listening on. This natural disaster.
My lord,
As you are looking at them.
if you look at this one is a direct picture that was taken in front of the two people. Then if you take a selfie, it will change the position.
That's what this witness is saying, but this is not what the people who are looking at what the witness is saying. Say the same thing as you. So you agree with Mabasa, warrant officer?
Yes, my lord.
You agree with what he's saying?
Yes.
Right. Give it to Mr. Numalo. Right.
As I'm looking at them now, my lord, Sergeant Mabasa is on the left, Mr. Jonas is on the right. Right? I'm now looking at on the photo, on the phone. It's in the same position.
And Miss Muchodoro, you see what he's saying? He says it's different from what you're saying. It can't be the same.
No, don't move to another position. This one, Advocate
This one is the
Muchodoro.
direct one. The selfie is this one.
We are working on this one. We are working on this one. So as I'm looking at them now, Sergeant Mabasa is on the left, Mr. Jonas is on the right. When I look on the photo, on the phone.
The point of the demonstration is that image-wise, Mr. Jonas will be on the right and the warrant officer will be on the left. Does it show that way?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Bring it here, let me see.
So,
how many photos are here?
2 or 3.
Now come and stand here, because I must see. You can stand up here, let's see. Just tell me. Just show me yourselves. Originally, you were standing on this side of Mr.
I was on the right.
On the right, as you're looking at the photo, let's see. You are on the right here. You are on the right here.
On the phone.
Yeah, on the phone.
Of the phone.
Yeah.
But on the left of my.
May I show them that you're on the right? Go and show, start with the doctor. Go and show the doctor that you're on the right. Right. Yes. Hey. Hello, no, stand there. We're going to do the rounds there. Is he on the right there? Doctor, are you standing on the right on that foot? When you're looking at...
yes, I think Mr. Minister is referring to his right hand side, the witness is referring to the right side of the
Okay, so those of you who joined my live, you know how I feel about this moment right here. I don't know if we're going to call it a sidebar, but I promised that I would clean up the audio, and I have. And I have to eat several of my words, okay? But it is what it is. Ashley actually came to tell the judge Nisi is referring to his right, which is exactly what I also said as well, that everyone is referring to their right. And they're all not in the same position. Remember my handshake signal? Example, not signal. My handshake example. This is exactly what he's explaining. Of course, we don't hear what else he says after that, because now the judge is like, oops, I'm going to put my hand over my mouth. People be reading my lips and hearing what I'm saying. He must watch a lot of NBA, because that's what they do over there. But anyway, yes, Ashley is right. and I say that with all the greatest of respect. Those who are in the live know, and if you know, you know. Okay, if you're not in the live, you won't get why I am, chewing on my words right now. Okay, let's get back into this heated discussion. Who is going to resolve it?
Maybe.
My lord, I think now that we've seen this photo, whether this photo it's a selfie or a direct photo, I don't know. Let Mr. Mabaso then indicate. Mr. Mabaso, the photo that has been circulated here, is that now a direct photo or a selfie?
I think it will.
Can we make progress?
It's a. Let me say selfie.
It's not the left angel, it's selfie.
It's selfie. Let us say direct photo then. It would have been best if we were seeing them there on the screen, the selfie and the direct photo.
And it confuses when you maybe send it to a new one device.
How does it confuse? Because it's just a transfer. How does it confuse?
Maybe it's confusing.
Maybe it's confusing.
But it's fine.
Let us send it to the screen and then they show them simultaneously side by side. Then we'll be talking about something that we're able to see physically. Because now when you're moving the phone around here, the other one is using a left-hand hand, the other one is using a right-hand hand, then he's twisting them around. So
Can I maybe, if the court pleases, take another picture where a hand is up or something? So
it won't make a difference. You can do that.
no.
Whose hand will be up?
No, I'm taking myself.
Yourself with the hand up. And
Put my hand.
yeah, fine, okay. Now that photo, it's what, a selfie or what?
That's a selfie, my lord. Yes.
Hello?
It's a selfie.
Has it changed position?
When I look at it, like I'm looking at it
Yeah.
from now, it didn't change the direction.
I see.
But when I go and look at it like face it,
Yeah.
it says, I cannot say it's on the right or it's like it has changed the position. My hands.
Okay.
Are we able to get them shown side by side today? Oh, you're still saving them. Yes, indeed.
I say I can see, it looks like, when you look at it here, it looks like it's on the left.
No, this is editing.
There's no editing.
Hello?
There's no editing. What you say?
When did you edit it? Because I'm looking at you.
There's no editing. It's like that.
No, let's have progress. Hello?
No.
Let's have progress. Just tell us that demonstration in your own words. What does it show?
That's editing.
Editing. You see.
What is that? What is that? Just exactly there. What is that?
Yeah. Listen, what the court sees, it's a juxtaposition of the original position. It was on the left. Now, there is another one which is on the right. If you don't see that, we can argue it later. Fine, let's continue. Now he's being accused of editing the...
No, that is editing.
Yeah, fine. You can argue that he edited the camera in court.
And my lord.
No, let's have progress, please. Otherwise, there won't be problem.
There won't be progress, my lord, because somebody is fidgeting with the photo.
Who's fiddling with it?
I think the operator. The operator is
Also now he's fiddling with the evidence.
Let us take him out, my lord. I think the best thing is to take him out. Let's go and get somebody neutral.
This gentleman is an officer of the court. Now you're saying...
But he's not an operator, my lord. He's an officer of the court. Yes, his duty is here to prosecute, not to operate these things.
I don't know, but the court of Mr. Mnis will tell me if I'm wrong. Mr. Mnis is talking about a neutral person. The gentleman from ENCA is making some comments here, Mr. Mnis is talking about something neutral, someone neutral. I don't know. I'm just saying, if it's wrong.
No. Everybody can see what this gentleman was saying happens. Hello? The warrant officer. We can all see it. Whether it's manipulated or not, but we can all see it. Okay, let's proceed. We can all see it.
What are we seeing, my lord? Because that...
What the warrant officer explained happens. Okay, let's continue.
Then before we proceed, my lord, where is the photo? This is a selfie. Then where is the other photo that was taken as an original photo, which is not a selfie? Yeah, the one that was taken by the court ordered. This is fidgeting.
Do you have any other further questions, Mr. Mnisi?
I do have questions, my lord. There are plenty of them.
Ask.
But they are going to be based on the same system. Now, my worry is, if we are going to rely on Advocate Sibande for him to assist us with this system, I have very serious reservations with what I've just seen now.
Okay, you will bring your own operator then. Fine.
I don't have, my lord. My own, I don't have.
No, you must bring your own.
I don't have.
Your client's own. Like
He doesn't have, he's in custody, my lord.
he was in custody, but he was able to be examined by a dentist. Is that not so?
Yes, but
Logically, it follows.
This is something
Logically, it
different.
follows that he can also get somebody to operate that gadget. Let's continue.
As it is the court, my lord, let me take instructions.
Good. Hey. One days.
May you please take out that picture which is fidgeted today? Mr. Ncube Malori is saying that he's not happy with what he's seeing there, because it is apparent that that is not what this witness said. We are putting this aspect of the evidence in abeyance. We're not done with it. And may I just put it on record, my lord, that if it were to happen that the last photos that have been denoted to us now have been fidgeted, I don't want to talk of consequences. I definitely do not want to talk of consequences, because there's no reason why an officer that is there at court, whoever it is, can interfere with evidence that the court is supposed to be taking a decision on. Thank you. There will definitely be consequences.
There's an English saying that goes something like, too many cooks spoil the pot, okay? Too many opinions here. Even Jonas has an opinion, okay? Even Mr. ENCA gentleman has an opinion. The judge has a whole other opinion, and he just thinks everybody is incompetent, okay, with all the muttering he's doing. But we are not there, okay? Nisi is frustrated. I don't know how else to say this, but to say the only person here who has remained neutral, well, I don't want to use the word neutral, who has remained silent is Advocate Baloyi. He wants nothing to do with this entire experiment. Now, here's my final opinion. In Judge Ndim's courtroom, everybody had access to Teams. Everything was uploaded to Teams. Anyone who needed to see anything was in Teams. They were all seeing the same thing at the same time. I do not know why inside this courtroom there's no such technology. They're even talking about there is no Wi-Fi. In Judge Ndim's courtroom, there was definitely Wi-Fi. They were transmitting, okay? They were even zooming the witness in America. So, does Advocate Nisi owe Dr. Sibanda an apology for alleging that he is fidgeting with the photo? The answer to that question is yes. But it depends. We don't know what phone the witness is using to take these photos. We don't know what the settings on that phone is. We also don't see what the evidence is. And there's definite confusion amongst everybody. Everybody's confused inside there. We need an expert, a real expert. Okay, not Mabasa. Mabasa he said he's an analyst. I don't think that Doctor edited. I think the settings switcheroo to the switcheroo. How? Because on my phone, I've told you, when I take a selfie and I take a normal photo, everything remains the same. However, members of the jury in the comment section, Alf to be exact, said check your settings, and my settings show me that I had turned off that feature, that my photos should remain the same. Therefore, we do not know what the settings are on Mabasa's phone. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know, does Mnisi Wemvula owe Dr. Sibanda an apology. Let me know in the comment section down below. That is it from me today. I'm gonna do the next video where they talk about hired gun. Okay, I'll react to that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next upload. Bye.